Hi, it's Andrew here from mycampertrailer.com.au, and I'm here with Ray from 3 Dog Camping. And hey Ray, and he's invited me down to Melbourne to check out his canvas shop and fitting room. And what we've got here is one of his Deefa pup ute back or slide-on campers all rolled out. We did a video previously on opening it, which only took 2 minutes. And so what we're going to do now is have a look around. So tell us a little bit about this particular ute back.
Okay, this particular ute back is built for, as you can't see from here, but it's for a single cab flat deck ute sedan style, so it'll fit pretty much any sedan height ute.
Awesome.
It's in light sand and olive, two-tone. There are a range of 11 different canvas covers that you can select from.
Awesome.
As Andrew said, it opens in, he said 2 minutes, that was a bit slow, 1.8. It's currently standing on its landing legs, one on each corner, which are simple winders, up, down, can be wound individually, can be wound together with a couple, but any person can handle any aspect of opening, closing, loading or unloading this camper on their own.
Cool. So tell us a little bit about the actual canvas.
The canvas is made by Wax Converters in Maitland, New South Wales.
Yep.
Australia, of course. There's a particularly fine canvas, high thread count, tightly woven and proofed with a beeswax resin compound. It's the best canvas for this sort of job. It's lighter than sun, not so bulky, dries very quickly. It's just, in my opinion, the best canvas in the world.
Cool.
We've used the Billabong now for 23 years. In production, 80% of what we produce is marketed through Europe, which is the fastest market in the world.
Awesome. And so I see we've got on this side, this is kind of like this is the back end of the trailer, right?
This would be behind the vehicle, so standing at the tailgate of the vehicle here.
Yep.
3 Dog tent always has 2 doors in the main tent, flow through, cross ventilation, combination of overlaid canvas door and an internal mesh, which is midge-proof fine mesh.
Awesome.
Heavy duty zips, in this case spiral zips because they're going around corners and they travel best in that configuration. On the edge we have a chunky zip which is structurally sound for attaching outer rooms or awnings to one side or both.
That's right. Cool. All right, so let's
Floor.
Oh yeah, tell us about the floor.
There's a heavy duty PVC with a lacquer finish outside. We'll use a combination eyelet and D to take care of any discrepancy in ground level. That floor is bagged 60mm from ideal level ground to make it totally waterproof.
Yeah, so no matter how much it rains, no water's going to come in.
The floor is one piece and there's no joining seams anywhere in it, so there should be no problems with leakage.
Cool.
Also have the D eyelet combination on all of the corners to anchor it down in really adverse conditions. We've had these exposed to 130 kilometre plus winds without any damage or waking the occupants.
Wow.
So moving around to what we call the back wall, canvas edges, Fine-Tex mesh again. This unit has an optional storm window, so clear, so if the weather's adverse, you can keep the light in your view without getting the weather in. That can be zip closed or rolled and swagged. Here, the canvas cover can be rolled and swagged, zip closed, or stood up as an additional shade awning with the poles provided.
Perfect. Cool. Very functional.
Velcro tyres for quick, easy, functional operation.
All right, so
onto the other side is a mirror image of what we looked at. Zips supplied with it for any additional. 3-dog tent is always complete to the level that it's purchased, ready for any next stage to be added on.
great. Let's
Turn around, we put a small valance as a flashing over the doors, so no water is retained if they're open in the shower. We use our Pac-Man reinforcement that's been used in 3-dog for its life and in Gumnut before that. A signature of every tent that I've done for 31 years. And on the inside, a boot over the frame hinge as extra protection to protect that.
cool. All right, we'll finish off on the outside. We'll come back to the inside in a second.
This part hanging here is a zip strip which attaches the cover when it's closed.
Yep. I remember seeing that when we did the video on the opening.
3 smart windows around the bed, this being a bed end, so head and foot, depending which way you want to sleep. Mesh on the outside, then clear, then canvas covers opening from and closing from the inside, so you can control your environment from your bed.
Yeah, we'll have a look at that when we come inside as well.
Moving. The 3rd smart window, an all-weather hood, mesh and canvas cover on the inside. Stainless steel spring bars to hold that into place. Maximises comfort, breathability, ventilation when the weather's wet or dry.
So tell us a little bit about the actual box.
This box has got a caged steel frame.
Yep.
So very strong but not heavy, with a composite panel cladding and doors. This composite panel is a recycled Coke cans skin on a PET recycled drink bottle core.
Yep.
So quite light, quite durable. It's actually made for cladding high-rise buildings.
Oh, cool.
Has minor insulative properties, but a lovely gloss-free finish.
Yeah, and I think you can get in a whole bunch of colours too, right?
And so I'll show you a few of those. So some of these colours are practical and some of them aren't, and that's the mirrors and shiny stuff.
So basically
It's
just
not an option, but some of them are gorgeous and practical.
nice. Excellent. Well, you just let us know, and we should be able to find a colour that suits your needs anyway. So tell us about
So in here we have a leg locker which takes the landing legs,
Yep.
and a pole carrier above it which has in here a bag with the annex poles. We'll take fishing rods, anything long, in that it's full width of the camper, 1800 approximately.
Yep.
A bit of spare room above the legs in there when they go in for outdoor stuff like the family chainsaw, power leads, that sort of thing.
Cool. All right. Well, let's close that one up, and we'll
The locks all round are common keyed, so one key for the whole job. The hinges are stainless steel, laser cut, made exclusively for Deefas by ourselves.
Excellent. So let's open up the main storage area.
Main storage is accessible from both sides, so this being the driver's side of the vehicle, the outside.
Yes.
When the tent's open, it can be equipped in any way or left blank. In the corner, there is a space available for a deep cycle battery.
Oh, great.
Set up there under the pole carrier.
Yep. So that's the there's that frame that I think you were talking about.
Yep, that shows a part of it. You can also see part of it underneath.
I might just grab that now while I'm down here. There it is. It's even a bit bigger underneath, I think.
Yeah, heavier underneath for the chassis strength to take the legs when it's used as a camper off the vehicle.
Great.
Quite happy to deal with two bodies bouncing off the vehicle.
Yep. All right, cool. Let's cruise around and have a look at the back side.
Back we see open. And this is where we would fit a kitchen if the kitchen was required, and that we supplied these units as bare boxes or fitted out to any level the customer chooses. It's all customer's choice. So if we were to build the kitchen in here, it would have a forward bench by 450.
Yep.
That would then store vertically to leave the space available for storage of pantry items, cooking items, etc.
Excellent. All right, well, I think we covered most of the outside. What do you think?
Yeah, well, one more thing that doesn't show there here is a roof rail bracket, as we call it, which takes a rafter. So the annex that goes on this is fully framed, allowing you to put your guy ropes straight to the ground rather than having them splayed out.
Yeah, takes up less room and
a risk to tripping over.
yeah, exactly. Excellent. Thanks for sharing that little bit of extra. Let's check out what's inside the Deefa pup.
So inside, ladder for access, so you don't have to run and jump to get into bed. We have a recreation mattress, which is a Victorian-made spring foam combination.
Yep.
That behaves like a foam mattress, but sleeps like an inner spring. We have zip access to be able to open the door and access from inside.
Yep.
And you'll be able to close it. Cold conditions or bug proofing.
Yep. I noticed there's a power lead.
Power lead access.
Zip down the bottom here.
Zip in the corner with the flashing on the outside, so it can't possibly leak.
Yes.
To pass a power lead or other object through. So then we get to the smart windows from the inside. Clear plastic
Yep.
that you can't see, and canvas for privacy.
Perfect.
Canvas and clear on the end there. Also set up to take what we call a centre wall that goes from the edge of the bed to the apex.
Yep.
Velcros in so you can make a smaller space for warming with your body heat, sleeping cold nights, and traps you into bed, so no risk of falling out.
Yeah.
There's a door access with a mesh in it, and canvas, or it can be an all mesh wall.
Great. And I see there's a little window up the top there as well.
Window, it's a permanent vent with a hood on the outside, so it's self-flashing, can't leak.
Yep.
But lets the warm air and moisture in particular overnight as your body cools, condensation can form. So that helps with alleviating that by letting it breathe.
Great. Cool. Is there anything else that we should know about this awesome tent?
Just in the simplicity of it, to close it, assuming it's unpegged, all we have to do is release T-nuts on each side,
Yep.
relax that frame, throw a rope over and pull it shut, and it's done.
Great. Cool. Ray, thanks for sharing with us this Deefa pup. It's a great little quick opening tent and high quality as you've shown. So I think we'll finish it up there, and I hope everybody's enjoyed this. Thanks again.
Most welcome.
And I'll just sign off. Thanks everybody, this has been Andrew from My Camper Trailer, and I'd just like to thank Ray here for showing us around, and we'll see you on the next video.